Not to brag or anything, but I just spent 30 days in pure solitude. And the way that raised my vibration, I'm gonna tell you guys all about it. So if this is your first time on this channel, what's up? I'm Elton, I'm a Pisces, and you can consider me your new best friend. Your best friend left America, gave away everything, moved to Bali, had a spiritual awakening, and started this YouTube channel. I am that friend. And today we're gonna talk about something. Hold on, let me stand. So we're here at my new crib here in Canggu. It's the place where everybody comes. It's fun. They got a lot of nice clubs and bars. And the people are beautiful. It's just really, really chill. I kind of equate it to Venice Beach a little bit, like LA a little bit, but it has a really good vibe. I really like it here. But I spent the last 30 days in another part of Bali that was really, really quiet, and it's called Amed. And you might have seen a couple of videos that I did up there, but basically, there's nothing to do up there besides learn how to dive. You basically have to figure out a way to become very relaxed with your breathing, take one big huge breath, and you might have to hold your breath for upwards of 5 minutes. I mean, I got up to 3 minutes, which was insane for me because I could never get that comfortable to hold my breath for more than like 10 seconds. And I definitely will be free diving all over this world because that thing is fun. So definitely check that out if you have never heard of it or if you want to try to learn how to do it. Now, the craziest thing I learned when I was in Amed is that I'm actually an introvert. Where are my introverts at? Because you couldn't tell me I wasn't an extrovert. I love people. I love being around people. I just really like the human species, and I always thought that introverts just hated human beings. It's all about where you get your energy from. So I was posting online. I was posting on my Instagram page, and I said, yo, I feel like I'm turning into an introvert because I'm out here in Amed. And my friend was like, yeah, Elton, you're definitely an introvert. I was like, what you talk about, Willis? And she explained to me that being an introvert or extrovert is all about where you get your energy from. So for me, I don't really get energy from other people, and I never really realized that. I'm always giving energy, so whenever I'm on big group trips or on photo shoot sets, I'm always giving out my energy, and when I'm done, I feel exhausted. Like, I feel so drained. Like, I don't want to talk to people for 2 days. And I didn't realize that is the #1 indicator of somebody who's an introvert. Here I am. I'm an out and proud introvert, guys. In the comment section, let me know where you get your energy from, because I'm very curious to know who's the introverts and extroverts that watch this channel. Since we're already on the subject of energy, I wanted to share with you guys a picture. Now, this is a picture I've been studying for the last like 2 or 3 months because it shows the energetic fields that surround each and every one of us. The thing I love about that picture is that it proves that we each have our own unique energetic fields that surround us. So when you say you don't like somebody's energy, that's for real. It also made me realize, because of these energy fields, that each and every one of us is basically a walking, talking magnet, and we attract the things that we want in our lives. But what they didn't take account for is that the law of attraction is actually a secondary law. The #1 law that you need to realize is the law of vibration. The good news is you are always manifesting, so you can have whatever you want in your life. In fact, take a look at your life right now. Like, what is surrounding you? Whatever is in the room you're in, or your car, or wherever you're watching this video, whatever's there is a representation of your vibration. Everything already exists. The man or woman of your dreams, they're already born. They're walking around. They're just waiting for you to vibrate in the same frequency as them. The amount of money that you want, it's already printed up or it's already on somebody's debit card. You just have to, I don't know why I'm laughing. You just have to vibrate in the same frequency as that money. So here's the secret. If you want to attract these things into your life, all you have to do is change your vibration. Look at my new spot. This is my new villa right here. You know, I got this long pool. I got a massage going on. It's huge, and I'm not showing you guys this to brag at all. Like, you know, I'm keeping it on the super humble. But what I show you is that this is a representation of my vibration. I don't know what I did right, but I was able to be in a vibration where I can be here in Bali, and a friend that I just met off of YouTube hit me up and was like, yo, Elton, we got this extra room at our spot. Do you want to stay here? And I was like, of course. You don't have to work super hard to manifest things. That's the one thing I want you guys to understand. I didn't work hard to get here. I just raised my vibrations. In fact, these are the 3 things that I did when I was in Amed for 30 days that helped raise my vibration and got me staying in this really nice villa. I'm doing all these stunts and got my camera wet. Okay, so the first thing I did to raise my vibration when I was up in Amed was solitude. Like I mentioned before, we taking in a lot of energy when we're around people, and a lot of times that energy can be toxic, it can be draining. That's why I made sure I was alone. Come on, Bentang Manifestation.
Yeah, it's sponsored by Bentang. I would send it to them and ask them.
But no, really, solitude is so important, and these solo retreats are so important for 2 very specific reasons. Number 1 is self-love, which I am a big proponent of. And number 2 is authenticity. When you're not practicing self-love and when you're not being authentic, you're not going to be able to raise your vibration because you're actually creating resistance. You're creating that resistance between your true authentic self and the self that you're sharing with the world. So you'll never be happy with that gap between who you really are and who you're showing the world to. You feel so much better when you're just your authentic self, when you're just out here making videos by the pool talking about vibrations. This is just who I am, and I'm so much more happier doing this than living a life that just didn't serve me. When was the last time you did a purge? I used to keep clothes forever. There were shirts that I had at least since high school that I would still be like, I ain't gonna get rid of this, I'm not gonna let it go. It wasn't until I started going on this journey of minimalism. Non-attachment is actually kind of positive. You can love somebody, you can love something, but not be attached to it from a more emotional perspective. It really helped free me from a lot of my mental suffering. Buddha once famously said that attachment is the root of all suffering. And well, I don't know if Buddha said that or Buddhist, can't remember. You have to learn how to love somebody else without being attached. And that sounds very tricky, but what we get attached to a lot of times is the idea of a perfect person. You don't really allow that person to be who they are, because if they break away from your idea of them, then you end up getting hurt because you're attached to the idea. So when I say love and move around the world practicing non-attachment, it's not saying like don't fall in love or don't do things and own things that you like, but just understand that they're just ideas, they're just concepts, and they don't really make or break who you are. You are more than enough. You have everything you need inside you, so you can walk around this earth like not attached and let that stuff go. Like just let it go. Just release it. Thank you, boo. Let me tell y'all something about this Cinnabon right here. Now, the last thing I'm gonna tell y'all to do to raise your vibration is to eat Cinnabons. Okay, I'm kidding, but this is a good representation of the third and final thing you need to do to raise your vibration, and that is to give. So when it comes to giving, I'm gonna break it down for you guys, because it's not like you give somebody $1,000 and then the universe is gonna give you $1,000 back. It doesn't really work like that. What I mean by giving is you need to figure out a way to give energetically. I always say that money is energy, wealth is freedom, and abundance is your vibration. If money is energy, you need to give away energy. And the way you give energy is by creating value. For instance, like Beyonce, she makes this amazing song and does this performance. She's creating value. People find value in her songs and her performance, and they in turn give her back that same energy in the form of money. You can do that in your life every single day. If you have some kind of talent, if you're funny, if you can create a recipe, whatever it is, share that on social media. That's why we have social media. Share whatever you have. Give your energy, give your authenticity to the world, and you will get that same energy back in the form of money. That's the little secret. So don't give $1 to get $1. Give some energy, add some value, and you will get that back in the form of money. That's a real tip. And the same thing goes for love. When you start working on your own your own energy and your own vibe, and you're like, yo, I just want to radiate love. Like, you just have to be so in love with yourself and so in love with life that people can feel that on you. People can really feel and see a glow in people that just radiate love. We all know somebody in our lives that just is like, yo, every time you think of that person, they just make you smile. Be that person, be that same energy you want to give. So when I say give, it's not about material things. When I say give, it's about giving of your authentic self, and that will 100% raise your vibration. You'll be like, pew, like, that's like automatic cheat code to raise your vibration. I'm gonna get back to this Cinnabon because she needs some loving. She needs to be manifested into my stomach. So I hope you guys have a great day. Start getting in the vibration of the things that you want, and I promise they will just appear. All right, guys, bye.